Yeah, my husband just came home from work and he got an interesting story to tell me what he witnessed today. I want you to tell the people what you just told me. Hold up. I want you to repeat exactly what you told me just now. What you witnessed.
Basically, I was at work, and when I was leaving the building and stuff like that, I got my cell phone and everything. I basically saw a truck. I was about to go towards the bus stop where they have the shuttles at. I see a truck come, driving. I thought it was going to stop at another door or something like that. Next thing you know, I see a team leader chasing after the truck. Alright, I saw one of the managers come out. And then I look inside the truck. I see 3 people standing. It's 2 guys and 1 pregnant woman. So I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? And then come to find out that the guy pulled the truck without being told to pull the truck. Now that's grounds for termination.
So you saying the pregnant woman was still in the truck with the packages and everything is not secure?
Yes.
Meaning that she could injure herself and her baby.
And then not to mention, once the truck pulls out, I'm surprised that none of them got crushed by that conveyor belt.
Whoa.
Because because that stendo was still out. Now them people dodged a bullet, including a pregnant lady. They got them out of the truck and everything, but then that's some stuff that you just don't do. And then suppose they would have fell and hurt themselves.
Now tell me what one of the team leaders said.
Now you got one of the team leaders, Frankenstein looking big lady. Anyway, getting back to that, she tells the pregnant lady that if you should have fell and fake that you hurt yourself so you can get some money. Now suppose she took her advice if she was stupid. So she would have took her advice and fell down, hit her head the wrong way, fall on her stomach the wrong way, lose the baby, maybe lose her life. That's the kind of games you just don't play. Suppose you fall down and you think you got a clear ground and you bump your head and hit something, or you do something happen.
And that whole place is a death trap. If you ain't careful, it's a death trap.
Now,
I'm talking about my former job.
Now, when you're working at a factory, stuff like that, you got to be on your P's and Q's.
Yes, you do.
Playing games like that, because you could trip and bust your behind. It's anything in that job is a weapon, including the packages. So, with that being said, don't say stuff like that to people. And first of all, don't pull truck. If you're a truck driver, don't pull trucks without being told to pull trucks.
Miscommunication.
And if he was being told to pull the truck, somebody's not paying attention to what's going on.
Now I bet you if she go to the EEO or the EEOC, they probably gonna say they can't find no evidence. And that's her own team, her own supervisor telling her this. She could have lost her life. In the guy that was working with. First of all, she shouldn't even be in the truck. She shouldn't even be in that hub working in those conditions. And how many months is she?
She's 7 months.
7 months pregnant. And almost got seriously injured and killed today. That's why I said corporate America is evil. Trying to save money. Trying to be cheap. Well, you want to add anything?
All I got to say is that anybody that's working, have a job, because I know everybody needs a job and stuff like that, but know your rights.
Yes.
Don't let these people take advantage of who you are. Don't let these people take advantage of you. Because if they can, they will. And then if it's like one of them highly political type jobs and whatnot, where you can't bring cameras and stuff like that, because they can alter cameras. and stuff like that, and they take you to private meetings and stuff like that, or make any type of sadistic threats and whatever because of what somebody else said and everything, or anything else that goes on, get yourself a stationery. It's in a dollar store.
That's right.
Or you can go to CVS or Walgreens, whatever you do. Get yourself a nice bundle of those little stationery books, and write down everything that goes on, what's been said, dated, and everything.
That's right. Take notes of everything that goes on.
Document everything that goes on, because the job you save may be your own.
That's right.
And corporate America is beastie. It's beastie.
And they don't care.
Of course.
She almost lost her life, and they don't care. They yeah, you should have fell and got some money. What the fuck is that?
Wow. What is that?
Evil.
That's pure evil.
It's evil.
And then you walking around, you still walking around, got your health, while this lady fucked up.
Did she get hurt?
No, she didn't get hurt. She fine. Thank God. You know, she fine. She was on the bus with us. We joking around, we chilling and everything. But that stuff could have ended up in some serious problems.
Yes, it could have.
It could have been serious. Some guys could have got hurt, and she could have got hurt.
Yes, it could have, because I have heard from managers when I first started there that people have lost their foot, they lost their hands. Oh yeah, they died up in there. A man just died, what, a couple of months ago? He was pulling cans.
Yeah.
Older man.
Yeah.
Died right on the job. He sat down, took a break.
Well, actually, he was pushing freight.
He was pushing freight, and he's passed away on the job.
While working at 347. He was pushing freight, and he just like, he's an older man, because I could see, but looking at him, I could see that he's about to kick the bucket.
He wasn't well, and still had to work there.
So if your health ain't together, that's another factor. If your health ain't together, do what you can do, but don't let this job take you on.
And retirement is so bad now. Now listen to this, and I've never heard of this before. A woman retired from that job several years ago, right? She just came back and started working again after she retired a few years ago. She had to come back. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of nothing like that before. That's how bad retirement is. That's a shame.
And then you got people taking money from the welfare office, living it up while we busting it, while it's coming out of our checks.
Everybody checks, all the taxpayers, including that pregnant woman that almost lost her life today.
And them two other men.
Because
they could have got hurt too.
And you got crooks living in $1 million mansions, collecting food stamps, getting what, $1,500 a month or $2,000 a month, traveling around the world, all that shit.
Well, and we pay for this.
And we got paid for it. And then you heard something on the news yesterday about how they don't want to tax the rich too much.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, did they lost their damn minds? No, take it out the poll people. Let them work harder. Let them work longer hours. Not spend no time with their families and everything.
So that's basically it.
Let them get all kinds of health problems and problems in their families. Let them work and bust their ass and kill themselves working. Take it out of their checks. A lot of rich live it up.
That's why we need to go out there, get our education. We got skills. We got something that works. Try starting your own business. So
right.
that's what we're doing. Try starting your own business, because when you work, ain't nothing wrong with working for somebody as long as you have a plan. Don't just work for somebody and keep working for somebody, because they can get rid of you just like that.
That's right. Everybody is spendable, even if you in the union.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is spendable.
Because it's all about preference. They don't like you, they won't keep you. And then they know the job market is hard, but they don't care. They don't care nothing about us.
Nope, they don't care long until it happens to them.
Because our blood and sweat makes them rich.
Yep. It's like slavery.
They pay us a certain amount, but then the amount that they pay us, they're making triple or quadruple of what they're getting. Because the more money they invest, the more money they get back.
That's right.
And then they talk about the richest getting they give charity, they give certain millions of dollars of charity. Okay, then how much do they get in the tax write-off? They get twice as much, or maybe 3 times much more than they do with them. They get 3 times more than what they spend on charity. Folks, I need to wake up, because and then you got co-workers. They'll do anything. And it's one thing is surviving, it's one thing is being an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they're turned against you, and they say it's all about survival. I said no. So you rather step on a person just to make it there. And there's too many ways you can make it in this world without hurting other people. But people choose to do that, and they don't get they basically. It's a suspended animation. And if they don't like you, they're going to get rid of you, and then they're going to say it's nothing personal. It is so personal.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is business, is another thing is when you're trying to do the crab mentality. It's too many crabs.
A lot of them.
Too many snakes. You got to play freaking word games with these people, and that's draining.
Yes, it is. Yes, Lord.
But you have to. But sometimes you have to plead your case. Like today, my wife, she no longer work for the company due to stuff like that.
Yep.
And then you got people asking me still to this day. In fact, they did it last night. Asking me where she at. I'm like, she don't work here no more. And they like, why? I said, I don't really feel like getting into that, because it's irrelevant. The thing is, she's not here no more.
And the same people asking over and over again. If you already told them I'm not here, right? Why ask again? You being fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Then a pest.
Then when I want to cuss they behind, or I just get snabby with them. Well, you ain't gotta get like that. Don't tell me what I gotta get, or what I ain't gotta get. I don't question you with your lifestyle.
See, at that point, I start ignoring people like that.
Mm-hmm.
They start getting stupid and asking the same thing over and over again. I'm like, oh, you trying to be funny? I won't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I won't. They be talking to themselves. You know how I do. Well, there you have it, folks. There it is. What more can we say? But they just don't care. And I bet you that team leader that made that fucked up comment towards that pregnant woman, I bet you her name and her picture be on that wall. I bet she get the employee of the month. I bet she get the Bravo's Lou. I bet she get her big ass picture on that wall. Hall of Shame. I call it the Hall of Shame. But anyway, there's nothing else to say, but it is what it is. That's what happened today. Glad I wasn't there to see it, to be around that crack. And this is Angelic Warrior 31, and I'm out.